Persona 3 Reload just came out and everyone is having fun with it. I'm sure that I will enjoy this game too when I actually have the time to play it. Seriously, I have no time to play this game at all. And I don't think I want to because it's just Persona 3 all over again. I already went through Fast and Portable and I only care for stories with Persona. But if you care about the gameplay, Reload is great. Anyway, Atlus screwed up with their physical copy distribution of Persona 3 Reload in the Southeast Asia region. Instead of getting the English version, you are getting the Chinese version. Their solution is to give you a free digital copy of the English version, which is a small comfort at least, but that's not the point of why people buy physical Atlus. People want to buy physical copies so that they can own the game. Considering all the digital distributors that decide to call it quits due to one reason after another, maybe try reading the room next time. The release of Persona 3 Reload brings old controversies back, so let's talk about them. Spoilers ahead. In one of the game's social links, the protagonist, aka Dorkun, is playing a game called Innocent Sin Online, which is Persona 2, except it's an MMORPG. He takes the name of the protagonist Tatsuya and he encounters another player character named Maya. Maya is a teacher and she has a crush on one of her students, with her giving painfully obvious hints that she is Miss Toriumi and she has a crush on Dorkun. This revelation sends a lot of alarm bells from the internet in terms of how problematic this is. This is supposed to be the Reload version. Why is this problematic social link still here? Because it's a social link. It's an important part of the game, and most importantly, it's fiction. It's not real. She gets off with no consequences. Yeah, I think the peak embarrassment of her entire lifetime is plenty of consequences already for having a crush on a student. Assault and abuse, on the other hand, well, another thing entirely. It is interesting how tourists are starting to become quite an insult. You're a tourist if this is your takeaway from the game. Nope, Persona is a dating sim dungeon crawler. Okay, technically dating sim should be replaced with life sim because you don't date most people you have social links with and you do activities other than dating. Now tourists that ain't even care about the story just hop on to realize their fantasy of dating virtual women. Please continue being disgusted by people wanting to date virtual women. All I said is dating girls is a lame-ass reason to like the game. No, you just called people tourists for that very reason. By the way, you can't really date the girls in the game unless you unlock their social links. If you can already date the girls in the game, you are pretty far in the game already. To call these people who only want to date the girls in the game tourists is more inaccurate than calling Persona a dating sim dungeon crawler. I'm sure you're all enjoying your Persona 3 Reload and your romances with your favorite waifus. I was always rather wishy-washy on the other games on the best waifu choice, but with Persona 3, if you don't pick Fuka, you should be banished to the Tartarus. Just kidding. Point is, romance in games are fun. This guy is not having it. Thank God, romanceable companions are so boring and mostly for losers who can't get a date. I disagree. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that Persona can actually help you get dates in the real world. You just need the right lessons to learn, not the wrong ones. I'll probably elaborate in another video. Rom-coms are the worst genre of movie by far. Any game with romance is worse. Not every romance in games is a comedy. Also, cancel Persona where minors have sex with their teachers. So gross. Can't believe that game is legal. No, this doesn't happen in the game at all. Romance, yes, but no sex. There are doujins that are like this though, and they are also sold in America. Just saying. Alright, that's all for the Persona 3 HOOPLAS, but stay tuned because we have more HOOPLAS from other topics that are just as dumb, if not dumber. Before we get to those, this video is brought to you by these wonderful people. You guys are fantastic. If you want to see your names among these legends, then check out the links down below. Just $1 and you have supported this channel immensely. Seriously, thank you so much. And now, let's get to the next hoopla. This one involves attention span. I hate that the internet has conditioned me to become less and less attentive. I feel like I want to just get things over with because I have stuff to do. It worries me that I'll be enjoying media just like that, but thankfully, Blue Eye Samurai and the Banshees of Inisherin prove me wrong because they're both freaking awesome. Regardless, I am horrified, but also not surprised that the Zoomers or Gen Alphas are feeling the same thing. This person told this account to watch Akira after the account posted screenshots of the Mario movie that goes hard. The Mario movie is fine, it's okay, but Akira? That movie is a breathtaking landmark of animation. It's a non-stop affair. And yet apparently they'd be bored with it. That movie is already condensed from the first 3 volumes and several plot points from the manga and things that the writers made up on the spot, but I guess we need a little more oomph. No wonder this generation is going downhill. Akira is all about the bleakness of the futuristic world, just like the bleakness of our current futuristic world, especially in the world of video games. I'm looking forward to the next video game crash. And no, unlike the last video game crash, which was all in America, this one is gonna be global. Why? 95% of game studios are working on or aiming to release a live service game. That's right, 95% of game studios. That's a lot of studios to be working on or planning for live service games. And yes, I said this is global because it's not just the Western game companies that are greedy and anti-consumer. A lot of the Eastern game companies are also like that, and I'm counting Japanese, Korean, and especially Chinese. For the ones that are still working on live service games, I do have to ask, how are you guys doing? Are you guys doing well? Are your whales paying enough money for this game? Is this game not failing spectacularly? For the ones that are still planning to work on live service games, on behalf of gamers and the many consumers of the video game industry, don't. You'll thank us later. This news is already depressing for a lot of us here, but don't worry, some game companies are going to make them worse. Ubisoft is a joke of a game company. I don't know which IP that they have developed in the last couple of years that can be classified as an absolute banger. Oh yes, the latest Prince of Persia game was really good, but not good enough for the sales it seems. This game is apparently bombing, like the ticket sales of the recent Marvel movies. And yet, they made a promise that their upcoming game, Skull and Bones, will be their most ambitious game yet. The CEO even called this a quadruple-A game. That's one hell of an ambition if I've ever seen one. But the thing about quadruple-A is that if it's coming from Ubisoft, the only proper reaction for their quadruple-A titles is the exact same way how Dankbots would react multiple A's, which is oh sorry, hold on, that's only 3 A's. It should be a little longer. Yeah, the game industry is going under, and I'm probably gonna make an entire full vlog talking about it, especially when I have a new camera and all. But there's a right way to react to it, and there's a wrong way to react to it. Why the hell is anyone still playing FIFA and Madden? It's the same game over and over again, and yet we got this dumbass breaking his controller over it. I can't allow FIFA and Madden to do this to me anymore! Bro, what did the controller do to you? It's the game's fault, right? Break the game disc or something. Oh well, guess that's one more controller being a victim of gamer rage. Some people are taking video games way too far. It's to the point where non-gamers can't comprehend why we do what we do. It's just that some non-gamers comprehend us in the worst possible ways. The outrage towards video games as a hobby continues to really odd directions. Video games are a sick facsimile of war, made for broken men to play in place of conquering their own natures and in the hearts of women. Disgusting! Not really. They're just an entertainment medium for people to find joy and have fun. Just like sports. Men also like competition. Women also do. They just like a different type of competition. I watched 5 seconds of a Twitch stream and intuited this immediately. To be fair, anyone who watched 5 seconds of your average Twitch stream would drop anyone's IQ. So I'm not really surprised you come up with a stupid take. Maybe don't watch Twitch. And that's all for the video today. If you like this video, go ahead and click the like button and subscribe for more. Don't forget to check out my ABB Show stream channel. Link down below, go subscribe. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.